Hey there, how have you been? I've been very busy studying and reading, researching, and looking for a new message for you. Today I thought I might try something a little different than what we usually do together. I thought tonight I would get you to use your active imagination, perhaps your inner feelings, or your inner visualization. And if none of those serve you, perhaps take consideration to this little bit of information I'm going to share from you that comes from the book uh, University of Success, written by Og Mandino. In this book is a bunch of writings by 50 authors, and this reading will come from the author James Allen. If you're not familiar with James Allen, he wrote As a Man Thinketh, and he also wrote An Acre of Diamonds. And so I'm going to start with some of his words, and then I'm going to ask you to take some deep breaths and close your eyes and get centered so that you can imagine this um, story. The greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream. The oak sleeps in the acorn, the bird waits in the egg, and in the highest vision of the soul, a waking angel stirs. Dreams are the seedlings of realities. Your circumstances may be uncongenial, but they shall not long remain. So if you but perceive an ideal and strive to reach it, you cannot travel within and stand still without. Now here is a youth hard pressed by poverty and labor, confined long hours in an unhealthy workshop, unschooled and lacking all the arts of refinement. But they dream of better things. They think of intelligence, of refinement, of grace and beauty. They conceive of mentally building up an ideal condition of life. The vision of a wider liberty and a larger scope takes possession of them. Unrest urges them to action, and they utilize all their spare time and means, small though they are, to the development of their latent powers and resources. Very soon, so altered has their mind become that the workshop can no longer hold them. It has become so out of harmony with their mentality that it falls out of their life as a garment is cast aside, and with the growth of opportunities which fit the scope of their expanding powers, they pass out of it forever. Years later, we see this youth as a full grown adult. We find them a master of certain forces of the mind which they wield with worldwide influence and almost unequally equaled power. In their hands, they hold the cords of gigantic responsibilities. They speak, and lo, lives are changed. Men and women hang on their every word and remold their character, and sun-like, they become the fixed and luminous center around which innumerable destinies resolve. They have realized the vision of their youth. They have become one with their ideal. And you too, youthful listener, will realize the vision, not the idle wish of your heart, be it base or beautiful, or a mixture of both, for you will always gravitate towards that which you secretly most love. Into your hands will be placed the exact results of your own thoughts. You will receive that which you earn, no more, no less. Whatever your present environment may be, you will fall, remain, or rise with your thoughts, your vision, your ideal. You will become as small as your uncontrolled desire or as great as your dominant aspiration. In the beautiful words of Stanton Kirkham Davis, You may be keeping accounts, and presently you shall wake and walk out the door that for so long has seemed to you the barrier of your ideals, and shall find yourself before an audience, the pen still behind your ear, the ink stained on your fingers, and then there shall pour out the torrent of your inspiration. You may be driving sheep, you shall wander to the city, but killed and unmouthed, shall wander under the intrepid guidance of the Spirit into the studio of the Master, and after a time they shall say, I have nothing more to teach you, and now you have become the Master, who so recently dreamed of great things while driving sheep. You shall lay down the saw and the plane to take upon yourself the regeneration of the world. What a wonderful and aspirational, inspirational page from a very insightful mind. And with that, I'll leave the message to you to decipher and to take from what you found useful. Remember the 3 bones, and you'll get on all right. The wishbone, the jawbone, and the backbone. It's the wishbone that keeps you going after things. It's the jawbone that helps you ask the questions that are necessary to finding them. And it is the backbone that keeps you at it until you get them. In all of this, remember, I'm here with you to encourage and lift you through whatever it is you're facing. You've always got a friend. Remember to be kind to yourself, to treat yourself with compassion. Use your mindfulness. Set your intention. Engage compassion. And of course, again, be kind to yourself. Until I speak again with you, my friends, take with you all of my love.